Hello, friends. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoy it. For those who are my fans and subscribers, welcome back and thank you for the patronage. I deeply appreciate it. Today, I will be talking about D&D Satanic Panic. Not much else I need to say, so let's get on with the video. Mike Warnke, fraudulent Christian evangelist, wrote in his book, Schemes of Satan, that Egbert wrote a suicide note involving Satan. Not surprisingly, this was also a fraudulent claim, as no such note was ever found. Conservative evangelicals wrote Satanism into Egbert's suicide, which never existed. These deceptions are important because they add another layer of claims made about RPGs. In the 1980s, the anti-cult movement of the 70s just added fuel for the moral entrepreneurs of the 80s. So, on top of all the other negative things being said about RPGs, one more can be added: that they promoted criminal behavior and suicide because they were designed by a secret underground of Satanists. If it isn't already clear, the Satanic Panic centered around imaginary conspiracies. In the Satanic Panic, people alleged that vast networks of Satanists operated at all levels of society. Critics of RPGs said that these games were an ingenious recruitment tool into Satanism. These stories started in evangelical circles, but started being adopted by secular authorities. These claims gained a secular spokesperson when Patricia Pooling created Bother About Dungeons and Dragons, or BAD, after her son committed suicide. As a secular Jew, she presented RPGs as a non-sectarian issue that should concern all of society. How did rumors of Satanism come to be accepted by American society in the late 20th century? The reasons are unclear, but Philip Jenkins argues that the origins of the panic can be found in the pulp fiction of the 1930s. Specifically, a book written by Dennis Wheatley in 1934 entitled The Devil Rides Out, which concerns the Satanic cult in that day. In the 60s, America was preoccupied with rumors of satanic cults, and though no cults resembled Wheatley's, LaVey founded the Church of Satan in 1964. Yes, I will be doing a series on Satanism, but it should be pointed out that Anton LaVey did nothing wrong. While he opposed Christianity, he never practiced blood sacrifice and required his followers to obey secular laws. Nonetheless, his group appeared to confirm claims that satanic cults truly existed. In 1969, Charles Manson's cult murdered at least 5 people. Authorities claimed they may have killed up to 35, but evidence for those cases is scant. This served to convince many that the counterculture was engaged with crime and Satanism en masse, instead of what it really was, an isolated, murderous cult with an egomaniacal leader. Unfortunately, during this time, the American public was fascinated with the demonic, as seen in films such as The Exorcist. The next decade saw the intensification of panic over Satanism, and in 1980, Michelle Remembers was published. Michelle Smith had been seeing a psychiatrist by the name of Lawrence Pastor for depression. She stated in one of their sessions that she needed to tell him something, but couldn't remember what it was. After hundreds of hours of hypnosis, Smith relived events that supposedly happened in 1954. She accused her mother of being in a satanic cult that tortured her. She said she'd been forced to help with murders and had been imprisoned in a statue of Satan. She even alleged that she had met Satan, whose return to Earth was thwarted when Michelle resisted the family conjuring ritual. Smith and Pastor eventually married. Gee, that's not suspicious at all, especially considering their books made millions of dollars. Well, friends, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button, press the subscribe button, and if you would like to know when I come out with new content, press the bell next to the subscribe button. I have been told notifications aren't working all that well right now. I usually have something out every day if you want to drop by. My Twitter, Discord, email, and PayPal links are in the description, along with the source that I used for this episode. If you wish to support this channel, you may do so via my PayPal account. Question everything and never be afraid. Here are a couple of videos from my library. If you have not watched them yet, go ahead and watch them and tell me what you think. Until next time, friends, goodbye.